We're in New York City at UltaSound Rehearsal Studio, 251 West 30th Street. We started with one studio in 1984. It grew into 21 studios on 3 floors. It grew into clients on 6 of the 7 continents, way past Connecticut, New Jersey, and the 5 boroughs. Okay, let's see what's open here. I moved here in 1978 to play drums in the punk rock days. And the band I joined, we soon realized that the rehearsal was pretty shoddy. And there's a company in town called SIR, which stands for Studio Instrument Rentals. And we thought, well, what if you take the gear, the equipment at Studio Instrument Rentals, SIR, and you combine that with what they were charging for rehearsal, you know, for just the average person. You know, how could that not work? And you treat the people like human beings and you have a clean place. Because that was not the case in the 70s. There would be, nothing would work. There'd be some idiot on acid running the desk. And the place would be filthy. There'd be a couch and cockroaches. And, you know, we said, we can do better than that, you know. So without going to business school or audio school, or any kind of construction knowledge, we built 21 studios. The first band I joined was a punk band called Testers. And the singer named the band Testers because he was huffing Testers model airplane cement. Because it had toluol in it at the time, and you could get high off of the glue. Yeah, bright future. And he named the band Testers because that glue was his whole world. And we actually got a cease and desist from the Testers Model Cement Corporation saying you can't use our name. But the band was so small it didn't much matter. I just kept playing and playing, and got to tour and whatnot, did many bands, ended up being in 32 bands eventually. Eventually this company overtook my playing. And the writing was on the wall as to what to do. So I slowly turned into a businessman. And that's when we really worked hard at making this company what it turned out to be. All the doors are, they're double doored. And these seals we bought from a company in the Bronx called Zero. There's 0 seals. If air can flow, sound can flow. So you got to stop the air. The only air that should be flowing is the air that goes through all the air conditioners. But if you double door it and the doors are not only closed but sealed, then it really cuts down on the leakage. And it's basically all you're going to hear through a door is the lows, the bass guitar. And that's all of a sudden, that's all you can hear. You know, you can hear the difference, you know. There's just one door, you know. So these seals make a huge difference. In New York City, as opposed to other states and cities, most of the musicians take mass transportation, so they can't haul their equipment around. So they expect to walk into a room with all the equipment provided. The only thing they need to bring is drumsticks, their guitar, their bass. Everything else is provided. If they don't even have that, we sell drumsticks and we rent guitars and basses. So it makes it a lot easier to get on the subway train or the bus or whatever. We did our best to take care of everybody. And it didn't matter if they were known or not. I mean, you know, we had many kids starting out. many classes, many churches, colleges, you know, semi-pros, pros, hobbyists, weekend warriors.
There's a lot of sad people.
Everybody. There is a lot of sad people, yeah. They're lost. They don't know where to go. Because honestly, there's other studios, and we didn't invent Rehearsal in 1984. But there's no other place really like this place. They're all pretty different. And it became a home for countless musicians. I don't even know how many names I have in the computer. Yeah, I forgot to put this on. Glasses and the headset. Now it's official. Now I'm at the desk. Now the phone won't ring, right, Lou?
Right.
This is what it was like when we opened. I just sat here staring at the phone. And yeah, I feel very lucky to have a new life to go off to. I feel this is the third life. I had 23 years in Cleveland growing up. Wonderful time, wonderful place to be there. And then I had great years in New York City. Got to be a part of a brand new genre, which was punk rock. It was very exciting. The city was exploding. And there was a lot of music. So I cashed in on that, had a successful business. And now I'm going back with a wonderful family. The woman I'm marrying, I've known since 1982. She has 3 children, so all of a sudden, instead of just looking after myself, there's going to be 5 people in my life, you know. 4 more people in my life along with myself. And so, you know, I feel very lucky to have a very nice family to go off to, you know, and be a part of, you know. And I'm going to keep playing drums. That's my focus. And that's why I came here. So I'm kind of, I guess, going full circle. Going back to what I originally came here to do, is play drums. So that's my focus. I have a lot of equipment to sell. And, you know, I've never been married. And next month I'll be 63 years old, so it's going to be definitely different. So I'm moving to Cleveland. I grew up in Cleveland. I'm going back to Cleveland. I bought a house there. I'm engaged. I'm going to get married next summer, start a new life. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, new life. I'm lucky I have a life to go back to. You know? So instead of just wandering around the streets, you know, thinking about what left, you know, thinking about yesterday. you got to keep moving forward.